Time that we all see gender it's a time that we all see gender as a spectrum instead of two sets of opposing ideals. Nation can progress and attain development growth only when both men and women are entitled to equal opportunities and rights. Good afternoon to all. It's a matter of great pride that to sensitize the values of treating every man and every woman as a human being, our school is holding a webinar on inclusion and gender equality, and is also going to show that talent and art does not get noticed and gets recognition. Belly dancing is indeed considered to be the tag of women, and a male person daring to do needs courage and stand differently from others. And we are having worldwide acclaimed Ishan Hilal along with us, the very talented male belly dancer on virtual platform. And I would like to invite our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Ruma Pathak, to please welcome Mr. Ishan Hilal, who stood against all odds. Principal Ma'am.
Trans rights are human rights. There is a lot of gender discrimination in our society, and gender stereotypes are even going stricter, as people generally ignore transgender section and their rights in our society. But it is a matter of great pride that there is one person who has brought revolution in the society and has created awareness for the rights of transgenders and broken chains of gender bias as well. And he is none other than Ishan Hilal, who is country's first male belly dancer, a gender fluid model and motivational speaker. In 2017, he was announced as the modern icon of India. In 2019, he was felicitated by Shashi Tharoor with the Achievers Award. He has given remarkable performances on TV in reality shows like Star Plus Season 3, Main Hoon Michael, etc. He has also brought honor to the country by winning second prize in ODSS in China. He is among us on this virtual platform to share with us his story of success. And with immense pleasure, I wholeheartedly welcome the great icon Ishan Hilal. Now, I would request Ishan Hilal to share with all of us his fight for the rights of transgenders. Now, over to Ishan Hilal.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. The Honorable Principal Ma'am, Ms. Ruma Pathak ji, thank you so much. You have no idea what you're doing for your students and for your school. It's an amazing initiative taken by you. I am so glad that few schools are actually doing this. It's amazing. And all the students who are listening to me right now, this is a fabulous moment and initiative taken by your school, because this is something which is very required nowadays. I am so humble that I got this opportunity, that I'm here in front of you and talking about this whole scenario. Thank you so much. It's my honor. Thank you so much. All right, so this entire event, the entire flow is gonna go that I'm gonna just give you the whole idea about gender roles, about gender identity, about gender expression, inclusivity. It's a very vast topic. I can talk about this topic for the whole day, but we have this an hour and we have to wrap up the entire event in that hour. So I'm gonna give you very basic and very umbrella terms of this whole thing. But what we all need to understand right now here is that gender identity, expression, inclusivity, and everything we see is completely in a box, but it's something beyond that. And I think before starting this whole session, I want to have, so I have 3 polls for all of you here. And before starting this whole conversation, I want to have my poll number 1. So I'll ask the technical team to have that poll from all of you. The poll 1 would be that whether the gender or sex are the same thing. I want you to answer in 3 questions, whether yes, no, or even maybe can work. So you can type the maybe in chat section. So yeah, I want to have this a very good poll from all of you.
Ishan, we did your first one. That was the first one. High heels are related to men. Is it okay?
List, which is gender and sex are the same thing.
No, high heels are related to men. This I posted.
Oh, you posted this one? We'll come back to that again. Then I think we'll have the poll for the second one very quickly. We'll jump to the second one again for now, which is gender and sex are the same thing.
So should I end this one? Could you see the response? Can you see the response?
Jot down the response here, which is high heels are related to men. Great, interesting, and I think it's still coming. Okay, I'm just gonna jot it down. I'm gonna stop when I'm gonna have the final one. I'm gonna have a minute more. Interesting. I think we are done with this poll here. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have the second poll now, which is gender and sex are the same thing. And kids, when I say sex here, I meant a biological sex, male or female.
Here it goes.
Interesting. I love how it's growing. Amazing. Pretty much mixed feelings and almost the same. Okay. I think I got the gist here. Awesome. Okay. So let's talk about that. A lot of you feels that gender and sex are the same thing. Amazing. So you think it's a fact or a myth? So let me tell you, it's a myth. Gender and sex, they both are very different things. They're not same things at all. Sex is something which you get by birth, which you assigned by birth. Gender is something which you feel, which you have, which you realize after growing up. They both are two drastic different things. A baby is born. We just need to rush up. We need to fill a form, whether it's a boy or a girl. We need to just fill the form right now. What is it? It's a male or a female. It's a boy or a girl. We don't even take a time to understand what that kid wants to be in future. Just because for our convenience, we want to rush into things. We just want to fill a form. That's all. XX, female. XY chromosome, male. But we do not understand there are more complexities than these chromosomes. So when a child is born, it's either male or a female, but gender is something which you realize with the age, with the interest, with the time, with the surrounding, with the nurture. Nurturing plays a very huge role in gender identity. Now, gender is made up of 3 things. The one thing is your preference, is your orientation. Second thing, your identity. What do you identify in your head about your gender? And third, which you are born with, of course. So these 3 things make your gender, what exactly it is. Now, when I talk about gender identity here, it's, okay, let's make it very simple for all the kids out there. It's in your head. What you feel, what you see, what you feel. They are 2 different things. What you see could be a different thing, what you feel could be a different thing. Yeah, that's gender identity. Expression. Another term is gender expression. How do you want to express yourself? You feel very masculine, you feel boy, but within yourself, you feel something else. And when I'm saying something else, I'm not talking about being transgender here. I'm not talking about being eunuch or some third gender. I'm talking about that you might not feel being aggressive or rugged or masculine or tough. You might feel very sweet and soft and beautiful from inside. And that's what you want to express in your clothing, in your way of talking, in the way you talk to people. It goes opposite also. Maybe you're a girl, you look beautiful, you have amazing personality as a feminine girl, but your traits are different. You don't want to be like ouch sort of a girl. You don't want to wear pink colors. You don't want to wear a lot of jewelry. You don't want to be like other girls the way you see in your society. Gender is a constant pressure we all feel since childhood, and we do not even realize it. The moment we are born, we are assigned to our duties. कि अभी ये लड़की है तो इसको लड़कियों वाले काम करवाने हैं, इसको वाले कलर्स पहनाने हैं, इसको लड़कियों वाले खिलौने देने हैं. लड़का है, you are prepared for that. You're gonna give him blue color, you wanna give him cricket ball, you wanna give him some different things which are associated to men only. The nurturing we do as society, as parents, is very crucial. We do not give the chance to our baby, to the human, to grow and think in a neutral perspective. Science says, I'm not saying it, science says that when a baby is born, that baby is neutral. It depends on the nurturing, on the upbringing, how you're going to raise that child, whether you're going to raise that child as a boy or a girl or as a human. It depends on you. I'm going to give you this amazing example. There's this doctor called Dr. John Money. He's one of the greatest psychologists from New Zealand. And he's an author, he's a sexologist, he's a psychologist. And he has done some amazing, tremendous work for the community in terms of gender identification and biological justifications for genders. Now, this story is really amazing. So in 1963, दो twins पैदा हुए. उनमें से एक twin, there was a baby boy. Now, baby boy, they used to do circumcision in the beginning only. So they were going through the process of circumcision. And while doing the circumcision of, I think, 3 months old baby only, they ruined the penis of the baby boy. Unknowingly, unwillingly, of course. And unfortunately, it led to a situation where the penis of the baby boy was good for nothing and they had to remove it. They had to reassign it to a different genital, which was only female possible. So what they did, they reassigned that penis into a biological girl genital. And at 20, and this surgery happened when the baby was 22 months old. That surgery happened, that kid got nurtured as a baby girl. From the age of 22, when he was 22 months old, he became she. And the parents raised that kid as a baby girl, but that boy was born as a boy, but now raised as a girl. And while growing up, when he was adult, now I'm gonna use the pronoun here, she. I can't use he because his genital got reassigned to a she genital. So the pronoun will become she now. She had no idea. Like if you would say by birth he was a boy, he would stay a boy, he would remain a boy. No, it's nurturing. That kid got nurtured like a girl from the beginning. And while becoming an adulthood, that kid has nothing to do with being a boy. Hence proved here, Dr. John Money proved here, it's all about your upbringing. It's all about your nurturing. It depends how parents raises you. It depends how you see yourself. If that kid, then of course, these people told him, you know what, you were born as a boy. That girl was out of like, what are you guys talking? I'm a born girl. I'm a biological girl. So in her head, she was a biological girl, but she was born as a baby boy. That's how these things work. So gender identity expression is very different things here, what we talk about. Then it comes to gender roles. As a society, somewhere knowingly or unknowingly, we have made these gender roles for people. We do not even realize it, that agar ladki hai तो उसको घर के काम करने हैं, उसको शादी करनी है, उसको करियर पे इतना फोकस नहीं करते हैं उसके. We just want to raise a girl child in a way that she looks pretty, beautiful because she had to marry somebody else. We teach her how to cook, how to clean, how to be at home. We teach her how to dress up in a certain manner. जो हमने beauty standards अपने save किए हुए हैं लड़कियों के लिए. In a contrast to a boy, we don't teach all these things to a boy deliberately. We teach them, we allow them in a different way. Whether we say we believe in gender equality, but somewhere we have a thing for boys and girls. We do not even realize it while doing it. For example, a boy is allowed to go and do whatever he wants to do outside the world, but a girl is supposed to sit at home, play with dolls, or maybe embroidery or something. That's what we expect from them. Even let's to be very honest here, before even when we're expecting a child, what do? What do we talk about? Oh, it's gonna be a baby girl, and then we're gonna think about pink, we're gonna think about blue, and we ask like that. Oh, is it a boy or a girl? It's not a child, it's not a kid, it's a boy or a girl. So we put the pressure constantly on genders that ways. This is where the kind of biasness comes. That's what I'm talking about here. Now, gender role, it doesn't define. If being a boy, I wear a ring or maybe a pair of skirt or a pair of nose ring, that doesn't make me a girl. I am a boy, my pronoun is he, and I can be just myself, what I want to be. My expression, so my gender expression is that I'm a boy and I want to wear a skirt or I want to belly dance, but I'm still a boy. You can't judge my gender identity or expression or my gender role on the basis of clothing, which I'm wearing right now. Now, clothing plays a very huge role in our society, in our mindset. Now, I had that poll for all of you. The poll was whether the heels were meant for men or not, if you remember. And I got the response here. The yes was 18% and the no was 82%. The last I noticed there. So guys, let me give you this mind-boggling fact here. High heels were invented by men. High heels were meant for men, by men, through men. Women were not supposed to wear high heels in 10th to 17th century. So a French person invented, a king even, invented these high heels for men. So back then in the history, when men used to wear high heels, ये एक अच्छा status माना जाता था. Like अगर आप high heels पहनते हो, so you come from an upper caste, you come from high class, you come from the classes. So that's what used to happen. Now, women, at the time when women were being rebellious, they wanted to copy men, they wanted to compete with men in a way, they wanted gender equality. Women started wearing high heels, and they started wearing high heels so much that men stopped wearing them, in a way thinking, oh, it's very feminine now. But technically, if you go back to the history, high heels were meant for men. If guys will wear high heels right now, people will make fun of them. So it's very amazing to see that how things changes when it comes to the gender. We become so biased. We become so biased here that male, female, we have put so much in a box that we do not see beyond that. What do we see? Mard, aurat, ladka, ladki. There's nothing in between. No. Gender is always a spectrum. आप जेंडर को कभी ब्लैक और व्हाइट नहीं कर सकते. इट इज अ स्पेक्ट्रम. जेंडर, इट्स अ स्पेक्ट्रम, मेल, फीमेल, and you fluctuate either to one gender. And there is thing called binary or non-binary. And binary comes wherever that wants to sit or fix. That comes the gender whole criteria. I identify myself in non-binary. I'm a non-binary person. I don't see myself as a male. I don't see myself as a female. I see myself as a human. I see myself as a person who is ready to live my life on my own terms. I want to make my opportunities. I want to live the life the way I want to live. I want to feel female. I want to feel the male side of me. I feel a complete Ardhanarishwar. Now, Ardhanarishwar is a beautiful concept. And you know, when I'm saying Ardhanarishwar, I'm talking about the Lord Shiva here. It's an amazing concept. Two-spirit, Bardarsh, basically, if we call it in Western American term. So it's a wide concept here, which I'm talking about. All I want to make you understand right now is, let's just not put ourselves in a box, whether male or a female. Yeah, you can just put yourself in any on the spectrum. वो बोलते हैं ना जिंदगी में कभी कुछ completely बुरा नहीं होता, कभी सफेद नहीं होता. It's like things are gray. You know, things can be completely right, things can be completely wrong, but there's between the line also. Things can be gray also. There's not always black or white we have in the life, right? Gender is something like that only. Then comes the transgender. Of course, if I born as a male, but I don't feel like, I feel like I'm trapped in a women body, I'm trapped in a wrong body. I want to become a woman. I can transform my gender completely. Then I will call a transgender. Yeah, a lot of youngsters I have seen, and they're so confused in gender, in sexual orientation. Like, it's just too different. It's different. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. Sexual orientation and gender, they both are two different things. You cannot compare them at all. Gender is something what you are. Sexual orientation is your preference. We as youngsters need to really understand that let's not judge people on the basis of their gender or sexual orientation. And it's a very basic common thing. I don't know, why do we shy talking about these things, about gender, about sexual orientations? This is very basic. This is science. This is nature. This is us. If we feel shy talking about us, we are shy on our existence. We are shy on the God. We are shy on the existence of this entire universe, because we are the universe, right? So why do we shy talking about all these issues? It's very basic. It's our right to talk about it, to be very honest. Now, when I talk about gender roles here, I want to tell you about myself that I'm a belly dancer. I'm a professional belly dancer. I teach, I perform, but a lot of people comes to me and says, you know, oh, आप लड़के होके belly dance करते हो, आप ये ऐसा क्यों करते हो? You know, like why do you do all these things? People are not educated enough that belly dancing is not only meant for women. Belly dancing is actually for the men also. If you go back to the history, there's an amazing history about belly dancing. Okay, so I'll give you this little history about belly dancing. Belly dance, जैसे हमारे रामलीला में सीता या शूर्पणखा का character, you know, people play there, you know. Similarly, Middle East में क्या होता था? Women used to perform belly dancing. लेकिन men, हम आदमी लोग बहुत hypocrite होते हैं. So हम लोग क्या करते हैं? वहां पे उन लोगों ने क्या करना शुरू किया? They were like, हमें female belly dancers देखनी है public places पे, but on the stage, on the public place, on the public forum, but हमारी women घर पे रहेंगे, they will behind the doors, they will behind the curtains. अब सब ऐसा सोचेंगे तो सबके, of course, all the women were behind the curtains and doors. They were not allowed to do belly dancing. Then what happened? Men like me, they started cross-dressing as women, and then they started performing belly dancing in public places and forums and stages. And that's how male belly dancers evolved. And male belly dancers were there from the very basic. So अगर आप देखें history में जाके, women वो घर पे बैठती थी, वो belly dance नहीं करती थी. आदमी लोग belly dance करते थे stage के ऊपर जाकर, public places में, gatherings में. औरतें सिर्फ घर में करती थी. They used to do in family gatherings, celebrations. आदमी करते थे. Then French civilization came, English civilization came. They were like, we want to see women performing in front of us. And then जो women बहुत bold थे, they were self-sufficient, they were wanted to be independent. Then women started coming and performing belly dancing. That's how women started also growing. And then जब औरतों ने ज़्यादा करना शुरू कर दिया, तो आदमियों ने कम करना शुरू कर दिया, because उनको वो बहुत गर्ली लगा. Now, हमारी society में knowingly or unknowingly हम ये चीज realize नहीं करते हैं. I wish I could see all of you here right now when I'm talking about all these issues, because of course it's an online platform, but I hope to see you soon, all of the kids there in front of me, to have a very interactive session. But then whether we agree to this or not, women are more accepting, women are more encouraging, and women are more open for dynamic changes. Men, unfortunately, we are not. We made very quick judgments and we just keep things in our head. Men lives with their manhood. एक आदमी अपनी मैनहुड को संभालते संभालते अपनी पूरी जिंदगी निकाल देता है. Like बोलते हैं ना, manhood is so fragile, is so basic that they constantly maintaining their manhood. You know, to instigate a man, it's very easy. मर्द नहीं है क्या? You know, we get this term a lot. अरे मर्द बन, मर्द नहीं है क्या? Have you ever heard औरत नहीं है, औरत बन, औरत नहीं है? Like, we never use these terms because manhood, masculinity is very fragile. And somewhere, I'm not saying that all men are wrong or something like that. Even men are the victim. We are the victim. If right now I'm sitting in front of you, I'm the victim of patriarchy, of the masculinity, of the toxic masculinity, I would say. Not masculinity, toxic masculinity. I'm the victim of that. Because being a guy, I'm supposed to be rough and tough and rugged, doing maybe playing soccer or basketball, cricket. But no, I hate cricket. I don't like cricket. I like, designing dresses. I like painting. I like going to parties, talking to interactive people. I like doing embroideries. I love doing painting. I like to sit at home and play indoor games. You know, that doesn't make me a girl. The moment we talk about different choices and decisions, we quickly jump. Oh, ladki hai kya? Oh, ladka wali harkat kyun nahi kar raha hai? Why ladka ladki? Why can't you just see me as a person, as a human? Why can't you see your surrounding as human? Why do you judge people? Why do we judge people on the basis of their gender and sexual orientations? At the end, we all are human. You know, one thing you need to all understand here, that all life are sacred, period. Here on this note, I want to have my third poll. Can we please have that? Amazing, amazing. I'm loving it. All right, I think I got the gist here. Oh, I'm liking the choice 3 also, whosoever is making it. Amazing. All right, great. See, awesome, amazing. You all are saying that Bhagwan, the poll, the question was Bhagwan kuch kaam galat nahi karte. And you all are saying, yes, nahi karte. That's what you all are saying, right? But then you guys are saying it for the heck of saying it. You're not preaching it in your life. अगर भगवान कोई काम गलत नहीं करते तो आप लोग मुझे गलत क्यों बोलते हो? The society, I'm talking about the society here. अगर भगवान कोई काम गलत नहीं बोलते, आप लोग Hijra community, transgender community, eunuch community, gay people, lesbian people, bisexual people, so many people are there. आप उनको गलत क्यों बोलते हो? क्या जब वो पैदा हो रहे थे उन्होंने स्पेसिफिक डिमांड तो नहीं करी होगी कि भगवान हमें गे बना के भेजो, भगवान हमें लेस्बियन बना के भेजो? No, right? That happened on its own. It happened in the womb, right? It was not our decision. It was not their decision, right? It happened on its own. Then how can you say, how can you make fun of the creation of God? We all are the creation of God. If God is creating something, it cannot be wrong, right? But if you say we are wrong, those people are wrong, that means you are saying that Bhagwan ne galti kar di the. We are questioning your God, that God has done something wrong. You're not saying, because we are not like, we just created, like we just busted overnight, right? We all are born biologically through God, right? It's a whole thing. We believe in Bhagwan so much, being Indians. And then at the same time, we literally thukraify the creation of God. saying अरे ये तो गलत है, अरे ये तो गलत है, right? Because whatever sexual orientation, gender identity, third gender, whatever, it's not something by your choice. It's by birth. And it's scientifically proven. It's there from the ages, from the beginning of our human existence. The only difference right now we have is one, that we are talking right now. We're having a conversation about it. Initially, we never had this conversation. Things used to happen back then also, but used to happen behind the doors, between the sheets, behind the sheets. But right now, we have that much courage, audacity, and confidence that we can talk about it loud in front of the people, in front of the society. Otherwise, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि अभी एकदम से नया कोई कल्चर शुरू हो गया है, या this whole gender identity expression or orientation preferences issues has started bursting up. This all has been existed from the very beginning, from the very scratch. It's just हम इसके बारे में बात अब कर रहे हैं, हम समझना अब चाहते हैं. This question is not planned actually, but I want to know, you can reply in the chat section. I will see your answers there. I want every one of you to tell me roughly आपके हिसाब से कितने gender होंगे. I want to know in the chat section here right now, roughly how many genders do we have? I want to see the answers here. Let's have it a little bit interactive. I want to see. Amazing. 3, 7 to 8, 4, 3, 2, 0. All are same. Yashwan saying amazing. 5 or 7. Amazing. Carry on. I would love to see. I'm getting the rough idea though. Yeah. Only male is there? Okay. Interesting. There is no gender. It's just humans. Agree, guys. Agree. But I want to have an, all right, great. Like max to max number, we've got 8 here. Yeah. Now, you will be all actually surprised to know that there are actually 58, 58 options we have as a gender option to fill. But in hospital, in healthcare section, we only see 2 options, male or female. Or abhi, thank God, luckily we are growing, we are changing. It's a dynamic world. I'm so happy, I'm so proud that we are actually changing. Luckily, we have a third gender or other option also, which is amazing, which is great. But actually, technically, we all have 58 gender options. And, you know, cis man, cis women, there's what do we call androgynous or androgyny, you can call both of them. There's gender fluid, there's gender non-conforming, there's bigender. We have so many genders like that. There's cis man, cis women, cis genders, man, women, transgender, eunuch is a separate gender. 58 overall, and many more. There's a list goes on. Yeah. Now, in a very another question I'm going to have. According to you all, how many sexualities do we have? You know, like a heterosexual, homosexual, like that. What do you think? How many sexualities do you have? Give me a number, or whatever numbers you know. Like, for example, if you know 2 only, which is homosexual or heterosexual, you might know only 1, which is heterosexual, which is straight. Give me a number. Let me check in the chat box. Uh-huh, 2. Amazing, makes sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to repeat the question. How many sexualities do we have according to you? For example, straight, gay, lesbian, like these are sexualities basically. Basically, straight comes in the section of heterosexual. Gay, lesbian comes in the section of homosexual. Yeah. If you go particularly, you can say gay to a guy couple, male couple, or if you lesbian, you can call a girl to girl couple, but it comes in a homosexual orientation. All right, 9, but total 11. Okay, interesting that if you know 11 also, Kashish, amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, I got the gist of it. The maximum number we've got 11, which is not even nearest to the exact figure. The exact figure is actually here. We have 46. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. We are so diverse. आप एक चीज ये देखिए, 5 उंगलियां बराबर नहीं होती, घर में फैमिली मेंबर्स बराबर नहीं होते, siblings सेम नहीं होते. How can the sexualities and gender can be same across the globe? Can't. There are 46 different sexual preferences people have. Heterosexual, homosexual, asexual, bisexual, demisexual, pansexual, sapiosexual. There's so many. I can just name them. There's so many. And each one they actually exist. They actually exist. It's beautiful to see like that. As humans, what we need to understand that we live in a dynamic world. The world is changing. And these are not a new things. कि world बदल रहा है तो नई-नई चीजें आ रही हैं. No, ये सब कुछ बहुत पहले से है. The only difference is this कि अब हम इन चीजों को समझ रहे हैं, पढ़ रहे हैं, जानना चाहते हैं, समझना चाहते हैं. और अगर नहीं समझेंगे, so एक अच्छी लाइफ स्पेंड करने के लिए, एक अच्छी सिविलाइज्ड लाइफ रहने के लिए, एक अच्छा ह्यूमन बीइंग बनने के लिए, we have to invest, and it's very necessary. Unfortunately, हमारे parents while growing up, we always say, अरे parents नहीं समझते, अरे parents को नहीं पता. It's our job to make them understand. It's parents' job also. Of course, I will come to that point later on. But first we need to understand, and we need to. They come from a different generation. They come from a different era. They had a different upbringing. They're not wrong. They are correct in their own way. When you're going to have kids in future, your kids might feel that you come from a different generation or a different era. That does not mean you guys are going to be wrong for them. You need to understand their lens. From the lens they've been seeing the world, the gender roles, the equality part. Yeah, it's just parents also needs to understand that the time is changing. What their kids want, even they first need to understand. Parents are never wrong. Let me tell you, kids. I know we might feel in the growing age that Mummy Papa kuch nahi pata, but it's not like that. They have a certain experience in the world which nobody can teach you. Only time and experiences can teach you. So they come up with that. उन लोगों का सिर्फ एक ये फंडा होता है पेरेंट्स का, that हमारे बच्चे के साथ कुछ गलत ना हो, और वही चीज समझाने के लिए sometimes they become so rigid and adamant that they do not want to explain, they do not want to listen, they do not want to understand. They just kind of put a barrier कि अभी ये बैरियर है, हमने ये बोला है करना है तो करना है. बट आप रीजन दीजिए, एक्सप्लेन करिए, समझेंगे. क्या होगा ये? Conversation. Let's have a good conversation. We all are studying and living in an environment where we use our brain. We want to know the reasons. We want to know how things works. बहुत जमाने पहले बोलते थे, अरे नाखून नहीं काटते रात में. A lot of people like वो चला आ रहा है, but क्यों नहीं काटते थे? अरे पहले लाइट नहीं होती थी, लोग अपने उंगलियां काट लिया करते थे. So that was the reason. Abhi we have light, we can chop our nails at any point of time whenever we want. So there's a reason behind everything. There are so many wins like that. All I just want to maintain here is that make a conversation, try to understand things. Here, parents really need to understand. Just listen to your kid. आपका बच्चा बोल क्या रहा है. एक बार आप समझ जाओगे कि बच्चा बोल क्या रहा है, मे बी आपको फिर पता है कि आपको अपने बच्चे को किस तरीके से कन्विंस करना है, बिकॉज आपको पता है what things he is going to say, where does all that thought process is coming from, और मे बी इस पूरे बीच में आप कुछ नई चीज सीख जाएं, और मे बी आपको फिर एक सही तरीका मिल जाए अपने बच्चे को समझाने के लिए. Maybe इस पूरे process में बच्चे समझ जाएं कि what their parents want them from them. Maybe they'll understand they're talking about the future security, they're talking about the society. But here we do not realize one thing. Who is society? We are society. We create society. अरे हम ये नहीं करेंगे, लोग क्या कहेंगे? अरे हमसे ये तो बहुत अलग अलग लीग में जा रहा है, लोग क्या कहेंगे? लोग तो तब भी कुछ कहेंगे. You become your biggest engineer or doctor of the world, people will still gossip about you. People will not still, have things and mirch and masala to talk about you. It's about how you want to live your life, how you want to see yourself. That's all what it matters at the end. Yeah. Conversations is the biggest tool in the world, whether it's about your sexuality, whether it's about your gender identity, whether it's about your gender expression. Now here, after this seminar, I want you to really understand, जब मैंने 3 चीजें बोली हैं, ये तीनों चीजें बहुत अलग हैं, सेम नहीं है. Sexuality, identity, and expression. Identity जो आप feel करते हो about your gender, expression जो आप दिखाते हो दुनिया को, sexuality जो आपका sexual preference है, and gender, with whatever gender. These 4 things are different things. Do not mix them. I know ऐसा भी हो भी सकता है कि आप सब ये सब चीजें शायद सर के ऊपर से जाएं, इतना अच्छे समझ में ना आए, but maybe things will happen and you will get this whole scenario more in a sorted way. But just for now, you all need to understand these 4 things are different. They're not same. The one thing you need to understand here, be kind to people, be compassionate with them. Do not judge them. Do not take them for granted. We all are humans. We all having life. We all are alive. And everything which is alive is sacred. It's beautiful. It's God's creation. Respect it. That's the ultimate decision to have for any human being on this planet. Respect and being kind to them. Now here, I want to just have a very basic another thing for you to all understand, that gender roles are something which is constructed by the society. Society ने बनाए हैं. Society, this is British culture में क्या हुआ था starting में, जब लड़का पैदा होता था उसको तभी horse riding, this and that, and जब लड़की होती थी उसको घर में सीट बैठना है, nurturing, cooking, embroidery. We all have made these gender roles for all the genders. We need to understand that अगर कोई talent है, कोई art है, कोई decision है, कोई profession है, उसको आप अपने talent और skill के basis पे judge करिए, उसको अपने gender के basis पे judge मत करिए कि मैं लड़का हूं तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूं, मैं लड़की हूं तो मैं क्या कर सकती हूं. No, आप ये देखिए as a skilled person what I can do, and then decide your genders. I think I am pretty much sorted here. Thank you so much for your time, and I am open for your questions.
Now, there are some students, Sean, who want to question you. And
Yes.
they like that you may give them some beautiful answers to satisfy them.
Do you want me to, ma'am, do you want me to go through those 4 questions, which I already have with me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Sure.
Students will be
So-
asking,
Students are there, they will be asking you the questions.
please let them ask.
Sure. Let's do that.
There is Arpita Sahu from class 11th.
Yes.
She would like to just ask from you some query. And
Sure.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Arpita and I'm from 11. And my question is that clothes don't define someone's gender.
Absolutely.
When women wear men's clothes, they are never questioned. But
Absolutely.
when men do the same, they are judged. So,
I
sir,
know.
why do you think it is so?
All right. It's an amazing question. I think I have answered this question in my this whole speech. एक spectrum लेके चलते हैं. Let's visualize the spectrum. यहाँ पे एक लड़की है और यहाँ एक लड़का है. Yeah. Now the लड़की okay, let's not लड़का लड़की, let's keep it यहाँ पे, Chanel का Birkin bag है, pink color का dress रखा हुआ है, tutu skirt है, candies हैं, chocolates हैं, और teddy bear है, stuffed toys हैं, और एक corner में यहाँ पे cricket का gear रखा हुआ है, boxing punches bag रखे हुए हैं, cars रखी हुई हैं. What else? Maybe some playing sort of a sports, basically sports I want to keep it here majorly, and blue color. Yeah, these 2 things. अभी लड़कियों को यहाँ पे बहुत कंफर्ट जोन है, लड़कों को यहाँ पे बहुत कंफर्ट जोन है, दोनों अपने अपने स्पेक्ट्रम पे यहाँ पर है। अभी लड़की अपना सेक्शन छोड़ के she wants to come to this section, she wants to explore this section, yeah, nobody will say anything, people will be fine, oh wow, what a girl, beautiful, amazing, oh this is cool. Now if boy wants to come to this section, people will start making fun on this stage only, he won't be able to come here, people will start making fun, अरे लड़की है क्या, अरे ये तो मर्द नहीं है, अरे ये तो नामर्द है. Or maybe you'll get more slangs, which is so heartbreaking, which is very heartbreaking to hear. You know, it's a very sensitive issue to talk about, you know, as we said, transgender. In Hindi, a very term, right now, I will only use term hijra. Hijra is a term we're going to use. So people would give you names, name calling, which is so unfortunate. Why is it happen? Because of us. Because of you, because of me, because of our parents, because of our surroundings, because of all of us who are sitting right now and having this conversation. Why? Because we all are society. हम लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं हम नहीं करते, अरे आप नहीं करते तो कौन कर रहा है? हम कर रहे हैं. We all does it. So the only reason is society for this. Because we all are brained this way कि लड़कियां यहाँ लड़कियां वहां, लड़कियों को चलेगा, मर्द. मैस्कुलिनिटी इज वेरी टॉक्सिक. हमने मैस्कुलिनिटी को इतना टॉक्सिक बना दिया है कि सारे हम आदमी लोग अपनी मैस्कुलिनिटी को प्रिटेंड करते करते अपनी पूरी जिंदगी निकाल देते हैं. हम मैक्सिमम मेन इन दिस लाइफ दे आर dying maintaining their masculinity, you know, which is very unfortunate. I hope they can think less about their masculinity and think about more life, colors, perspective, humanity. That's what all it matters. And if this is happening, that if women wants to wear even jeans, white collar shirts, they were not meant for women, they were meant for men in the beginning, if you go to the fashion history. But now we all wear it. It has become a unisex piece of clothing. But what happens? We judge. We won't judge a woman doing that. We'll judge a man doing it. I'll tell you a very funny example. I was in Himachal and I wore a bindi. I love bindi. I love wearing bindi. I feel like it centralizes your face. It aligns your chakras. So I wore a bindi, beautiful bindi. Then I went to Himachal and some ladies were sitting. They see women and they were, you know, चूल्हे के पास बैठ के रोटी पका रहे थे. So मैं वहां जाके बैठा and I'm like, अरे वाह, आप लोग के faces कितने सुंदर है. आप लोगों ने बिंदी क्यों नहीं पहन रखी? Then एकदम से एक बोलती है, दुपट्टा लेके, अरे हमारा मर्द नहीं है ना. And I'm like, oh, मर्द तो मेरा भी नहीं है, but still I'm wearing a bindi. It was a very funny thing, you know. So it's so sad to see, you know, like that, you know, that they were saying it, you know, just that's a different topic altogether. But what I want to tell you, उन्होंने मुझे ये नहीं बोला कि अरे आप मर्द होके बिंदी पहन रहे हो. उन्होंने ये बोला कि हमारा मर्द नहीं है, और उन्होंने उसके बाद भी मुझे ये नहीं बोला कि आपने बिंदी पहनी क्यों है. That's the beauty. So it's not about education also. It's about understanding people. Then you understand people, their choices and their rights. It's about accepting people. It's about understanding them. It's about knowing them. So whenever you meet somebody and you feel confused about their gender, very humbly, nicely ask them their pronoun, their pronoun, he or she, what they want to use. That's how it goes. Yes, thank you.
Now I would like Saloni Prajapati. Saloni Prajapati.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. I am Saloni Prajapati from class 9. So my question is that who is your inspiration and what motivates you to continue with this passion?
Wow, you know, this is the question मुझे बहुत से लोग पूछते हैं interviews में बच्चा. But I'll tell you what, मैंने बहुत सोचा इस बारे में, और मैं एक्चुअली बताता हूँ, मेरा इंस्पिरेशन कभी कोई नहीं रहा है अपने आप को लेके. I'll tell you why. जब मैं आप जितना था और स्कूल में था और मुझे अब जैसा मैं हूँ वैसे रहना था, उस टाइम पे मुझे कोई नहीं दिखता था आसपास, और उस टाइम पे मेरे पास मे बी दुनिया में और बहुत से लोग हैं होंगे, बट मेरे पास इंटरनेट का एक्सेस नहीं था. So I never had the opportunity to see people. So I always did what I wanted to do. मैंने हर एक वो चीज की जो मेरा दिल मुझे कहता था करने के लिए, मैंने अपने दिल की सुनी, और मैंने सोचा कि मैंने किसी को कॉपी नहीं किया. मुझे ये था कि मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे अपनी जिंदगी अपने शर्ट पे जीनी है, अपने तरीके से जीनी है, लेकिन मुझे जिंदगी जीनी है. So if you want to know my inspiration, the one word would be life. मुझे लाइफ बहुत पसंद है. I love life. मुझे लाइफ को जीना है, और इस लाइफ को जीने के लिए मुझे जो मोटिवेशन मिलता है वो ये सिर्फ लाइफ से है. इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल गिफ्ट. अगर हम इस दुनिया में अभी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, देयर इज अ रीजन भगवान हैज मेड अस दिस वे. भगवान हैज गिवन दिस ब्यूटीफुल गिफ्ट टू अस, सो वी, व्हिच इज लाइफ. So we have to have the precious thing for this life, and you have to feel beautiful about it, and we have to live this life beautifully. कौन सा भगवान चाहेगा कि आप फेक लाइफ जियो? कौन सा भगवान चाहेगा कि आप जो हो वो ना रहो अपनों के सामने, और आप कुछ एक फसाड, एक फेक सा मास्क पहन के अपनी लाइफ गुजार दो? जो आपको आपके अपने प्यार करते हैं वो आपकी अपनी सही शक्ल ही ना देख पाए. हाउ डज इट मेक अ सेंस? हाउ कैन यू लिव अ गुड हेल्दी हैप्पी लाइफ? सो आई थिंक लाइफ is an inspiration for me. और इस जिंदगी को जीने के लिए I get these fire in my belly, and I just and this fire is very inspiring. This life is very inspiring. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Thanks so much. Now I would request Sohini Mukherjee. Sohini, can you put forward your question?
Good afternoon, sir. I am Sohini Mukherjee of class 9. My question is, in a society full of prejudice, anyone with an appearance or opinion that differs from what is normal and is put down and ridiculed. Sir, could you please guide us to come out of this stereotype and think out of the box?
All right, girl. Thank you so much for the question. I loved it. If you see in the world, other than gender also or expression also, कोई कुछ भी नया करता है, चाहे वो एरोप्लेन बनाने से लेकर कोई गारमेंट बनाने तक हो, स्टार्टिंग में सब उसको एक क्वेश्चन ही करते हैं कि आप क्यों ऐसा कर रहे हो. बिकॉज हमें एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, हम लोगों को आदत होती है एक ग्रुप में चलने की, एक हर्ड में चलने की. अगर किसी ने कुछ लीड फॉलो किया तो बाकी सब लोग बिना सोचे समझे उस हर्ड को फॉलो करना शुरू कर देंगे. जैसे ही कोई एक किसी और डायरेक्शन में जाएगा, हम सब उसको देखेंगे, अरे ये वहां कहां जा रहा है, ये क्या हो रहा है. So we all have this nature of doing this. Similarly, when this whole thing has happened, yes, people were questioning me, people were asking me. While talking to all of you, it's my complete pleasure. You all are reminding me my school days. So when I was in school, I used to talk the way I'm talking right now. I used to talk out loud about my choices and expressions in full dignity. But people used to question me. They used to make fun of me. They used to laugh at me. They used to make me feel bad about myself. It was very tough in the beginning. I wish मेरा school life थोड़ा अच्छा होता. My school life was not, but then it was bad just because I was being myself. I was just being myself. That's why it was bad. Otherwise, अगर मैं बाकी लोगों की तरह चुप रहता या फिर अपनी आइडेंटिटी लोगों से छुपाता तो सब कुछ सही रहता. Yes, it was very hard for me in the beginning, all these prejudices and vulnerability. But then you can't say wrong to your school kids also उस time पे, because हम जब स्कूल में होते हैं हमें पता नहीं होता that what all these things are. We all are growing kids. We understand very gradually. It's a slow process. So a very good advice to all of you out there is understand. Try to understand. There's everything for a reason in this world. I'm going to give you a very, very cute little example. अगर आपके स्कूल में आपकी प्रिंसिपल मैम कोई भी एक नया रूल करते हैं या कोई भी चीज आपको कोई नया टास्क देते हैं या कुछ बोलते हैं, उसके पीछे डेफिनेटली कोई ना कोई रीजन जरूर होगा. कुछ भी बिना रीजन के नहीं होता है. And that reason has to be for your welfare. वो आपके अच्छे के लिए ही होगा. चाहे for time being वो आपको बुरा लग सकता है, but it could be for teachers also, of course. Your principal ma'am, your teachers, वो आपका बुरा हो ही नहीं सकता. So similarly, कुछ भी आप देखते हो वर्ल्ड के प्लेटफॉर्म पे तो लगता है अरे ये इतना अलग क्यों है, अरे ये ऐसा क्यों है. सब सेम तो हो ही नहीं सकते. अगर सब सेम हो जाएंगे तो आप अलग कैसे बनोगे? So we all are different. We all are beautiful. We all have flaws. We all are beautiful. हम क्यों बोलते हैं अरे वो बंदा बड़ा अच्छा नहीं, हम उससे बात नहीं करेंगे, उसमें बहुत खराबी है. आप में खराबी नहीं है, हम सब में खराबी है. अगर हम सब में खराबी नहीं होगी तो हम तो भगवान बन जाएंगे. So it's very good to be, flawsome. I call the term flawsome. We all have flaws. We all are flawsome. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Nice words. Nice words. We are hearing from you, Ishan. So next is Kashish. She would like to put forward some question to you.
Please.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm
Af-
Kashish Thakur from class 7th, and my question to you is, you have faced lot of challenges to continue with your passion. What advice would you like to give us to follow our dreams?
All right. There are 2-3 questions in a way if I see it, but the first thing I want to tell all the kids out there, maybe किसी को a doctor, engineer, interior designer, fashion designer, artist, maybe something else, aviation, बहुत कुछ करना हो सकता है. The only one thing I want to tell to each and everyone out there, do not drop your education. Education plays a very huge role in your life. You can conquer the world if you're educated, if you are smart enough. I'm not saying it just because I'm having this conversation with the school here. I genuinely believe in this. You know, being kids, sometimes in school we feel like, oh, hum kyun pad rahe hain, kya karna hai pad ke and all that. No, it plays a huge role. I can relate with all of you right now because when I was in a kid's school, that's what I used to feel at least. So education plays a very huge role. Second thing, अगर आप अपने आप को प्यार नहीं कर सकते, अगर आप अपने आप को रिस्पेक्ट नहीं कर सकते, वो प्यार और वो रिस्पेक्ट आप पूरी दुनिया में किसी से नहीं मांग सकते. You have to love and accept yourself the way you are. आप जैसे भी हो, मोटे हो, काले हो, पतले हो, छोटे हो, आपको जेंडर डिस्फोरिया है, आपको अपना सेक्सुअल ओरिएंटेशन का प्रॉब्लम है, कुछ भी समझने प्रॉब्लम है, आपको पहले इसे खुद एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप खुद अपने हेड में इस चीज को लेके सॉर्टेड हो, देन थिंग्स कैन चेंज फॉर यू. एंड ये सब चीजें बहुत ज्यादा प्ले करती हैं आपके ड्रीम्स को लेकर, बिकॉज इफ यू आर डिस्टर्ब्ड इन योर ओन हेड फॉर योर ओन एग्जिस्टेंस, आप किसी और चीज पे फोकस कर ही नहीं सकते अपने दिल के साथ. So the major problem is with yourself. आपको अपने आप को accept करना है, आपको अपने आप को प्यार करना है, and things will be better. जो आपके अपने हैं, जो आपको समझते हैं, वो आपके साथ रहेंगे. जो आपको नहीं समझते, वो they can take a step back. They might take a more time to understand you. They might grow up more and they'll get back to you. But then at the end, it's your life. And you need to respect that life for yourself, and you need to live your life. And once these things will happen, you will grow, you will follow your dreams. Now your dreams, when it comes to here, believe in your dreams. सपने देखना बहुत अच्छी चीज है. सपने नहीं देखोगे तो आगे कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सपने देखना बहुत मेन चीज है. लेकिन आप play smart at the same time. You know, work for your dreams. Education, knowledge. You need to know each and everything about it. You can't be just thinking, हाँ मुझे बनना है, but क्या बनना है, कैसे बनना है, क्या करना है उसके लिए. It doesn't work that way. You have to be skilled in that thing, but make sure you choose something which your heart allows you to do. Never choose anything on the basis of your gender, on the basis of your gender roles. Choose something on the basis of your liking and disliking.
Thanks, sir.
Great. It was really great. Students really will feel motivated on.
But ma'am, I have one question.
Okay.
See, there are no boys. You know, see, this is what I was talking about. You know, see, there's a point I said that women are more accepting and open for changes, where boys lacks in it. And see, hence proved here also in this seminar.
No, there is one more girl waiting for you. She wants again. She says, Bhumi says, I want to question, sir. Again, she's a girl.
Please. See?
No boy has come forward. Okay. Bhumi, can you come?
Sir, my question is that when a girl cry, it is okay. When a boy cry, it is asked by the peoples why you are crying like a girl.
Yeah, it's I think a very similar question to the first one. I think the same thing, बच्चा. But then आप यहाँ पे ना पूरा boys को target या society को target नहीं कर सकते. In a way, we girls are also grown up in a way that we also laugh at people. You know, अगर कोई लड़का, for example, जब मैं अपने school में था, और I used to laugh like this, ha 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 ha. So all the girls used to make fun of me. अरे लड़कियों की तरह मुंह पे हाथ रखकर क्यों हंस रहे हो? Why can't you laugh like a boy? अरे किस बुक में लिखा है कि लड़के मुंह पे हाथ रख के नहीं हंस सकते? किस बुक में लिखा है कि लड़कियां like मोटर बाइक नहीं चला सकती? किस बुक में लिखा है कि लड़कियां प्रॉपर ऐसे ओपन अप होके नहीं बैठ सकते like a cool comfortable position? Why girls has to sit like this? It's wrong. ये हमारे बनाए हुए हैं. So यहाँ पे सोसाइटी आती है बच्चा. So यहाँ पे सोसाइटी में हम लोग आते हैं. We are society. Somewhere we need to change ourselves. और पता है कई लोग बहुत I'll tell you one thing बच्चा. आप सोसाइटी ये कंफ्यूज मत हो जाना कि बहुत सारे लोग हैं. आप अकेले सोसाइटी हो. अगर आप लोगों को नहीं बदल सकते, आप अपने आप को बदलो. आप बदल गए तो सोसाइटी बदल जाएगी. Why? Because we are part of society.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So such enriching words from you really motivated them that they gender bias, that they should not follow gender. They should not be gender biased at all. Every person is a human being.
Absolutely.
That is very well said by you. And the school really thank you for giving your precious time and being with us.
Thank you so much. And I am so thankful to Miss Ruma Pathak ji. You are amazing. You are a gemstone, and I'm so thankful for this amazing initiative. I'm repeating this again, taken by you, and this whole concept which you've thought of. It's very, very meaningful, and it's very useful for the kids. Thank you so much. A really humble thanks from my side to you. Yeah.
So
Nowadays, Ishan, everything is online. So we are planning something so we can call you in school. So where all students, all parents, they can also meet.
Apps that would be wonderful for these kids. I understand this is the thing we have to do this way, but for kids I'm sure it must be little complicated things to understand. It's not these easy things but for kids it's very tough thing to understand. But then it's an amazing initiative. It's very required. The kind of bully harassment I felt in my school, if 1 or 2 person can change from school life and they'll treat their fellows and classmates beautifully, that would make a huge difference. Thank you so much.
The world is changing, if the students are getting enlightened right from the beginning, they will bring change in the society, which I think and our school thinks is better, that such people like you, if you are there with us, associated with our school, it will bring enlightenment in our students and really enhance their knowledge.
Pleasure is all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Humble thanks from the school to you, to being with us and sharing your experiences, your story of success, and indeed guiding our students. That was really wonderful.
Thank you. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. All the students, now the session, ma'am. Thank you, principal ma'am. And all the students now, stop sharing your screen. I think we're over with it. Thanks all the students, all the ma'am for holding such a good session.